Former governor of Massachusetts and presidential candidate Mitt Romney says the health care plan he implemented in Massachusetts, which requires mandatory coverage for all, could be implemented nationally. Governor Romney, do you think President Obama should replicate the health care plan that you implemented in Massachusetts nationally?
Well, our health care plan in Massachusetts was tailored for our state specifically, and I believe that a lot of what it did would be a much better model than what he's considering right now. Our plan did not include a government insurance plan. We did not put together a government insurance product which was then sold to individuals. Instead, we relied entirely on private market-based insurance plans to help people get insurance. I think that's a much better model. And a lot of what we did, I think, could be applicable on a national basis. My preference, however, is not to have a one-size-fits-all plan pushed on all the states, but instead to give the states flexibility in creating their own plan. I've also seen the proposal that was put out by Paul Ryan and his plan, which relies on a tax credit, also has a great deal of merit. Would encourage a lot of people to become insured, and has a lot going for it.
Are you happy with the way the plan has worked in Massachusetts?
I am happy with the fact that some 440,000 people that were previously uninsured are now insured. I'm happy with the fact that the plan has changed the lives of a lot of people. There's one aspect that I think, or a couple that I think ought to be adjusted. One is we had in the legislation indicated that funding to hospitals for giving out free care would be terminated in order to pay for the system. That has not been done yet, and as a result, it's costing more than it should, because that money was supposed to be brought out of hospitals and given to help people buy their insurance. And there's some other things that I wouldn't have done that the legislature put in there. They have, for instance, mandates in terms of mandated coverages in the insurance itself, which I would have allowed the private market to develop on its own rather than be mandated.
Romney's comments were made after a panel discussion at the Consumer Electronics Association in Arlington, Virginia. For CNSNews.com, I'm Nicholas Balassi.